Hey guys, welcome to Silent Hill 3. I'm okay. As far as I'm aware, at least from what I've heard, this is the scariest Silent Hill game. But from what I hear from like a lot of people who have played it and compared it to like 1 and 2, that this 3 is the scariest. And I guess I'll roll through this sequence here that every Silent Hill game has. Yeah.
Blue sky to forever. The green grass blows in the wind, dancing.
This is the first
It
time,
would be
I believe,
a much
anyways,
better
that
sight
I've gone over
with you,
Silent Hill.
with
The soundtrack
me.
has had lyrics,
If you had
which furthermore is
me,
actually
I'd be fine on my own,
whatever
baby.
notable advancement for
If I
Silent
felt so
Hill 3 and
lonely, then
video
you
game soundtracks in
came
general,
along.
except
So
they resemble
now
actual,
what
like,
should
listenable
I
albums.
do?
The
How
original
strong,
copy of the game actually comes with the soundtrack as a, like a second disc.
now that you
Please sounds right.
my supply fell through. You gladly gave me everything you had and more. You craved my happiness when you made me feel joy in me. Just smile, but now I feel your stress. Love was never meant to be such a crazy affair, no. And who has time for tears? Never thought I'd sit around and cry for your love.
Still more to this. I guess while we're running through this, I guess I'll observe and talk about other things that
I feel your stress.
apparently this game was a very large, like, technical move forward in the industry. There's a lot of tech in this game that did not exist in any game prior to this. I believe one of them is the ability to change textures on moving objects in real time. And I don't mean like an animated texture that's just linear, but a texture that changes into a different texture.
Your stress.
One object that's texture is like one thing, and then it's something else entirely different from it. It's not like in a coded sequence, which is able to transition between two completely arbitrary things just by like some sort of prefab or whatever being applied to it. All right. Well, here we are in Silent Hill 3. Seems fine. Just do normal device again. I'm interested to see how this game does horror because Silent Hill 1 and 2 have very different methods of achieving that. And if this game is supposed to be, by a pretty wide margin, the scariest one, then I am curious as to how it goes about achieving that. Also, apparently this game is made in 8 months, which is crazy. Like, even by 2003 standards, that is nuts. Okay. already in like a dark, dreary environment, which is in the same way Silent Hill 1 started off. The game looks way better than Silent Hill 2. I'll give it that.
Where am I?
I forget what kind of blade that is. There's a specific name for it, and I'm blanking on it. Oh my god, we're just dropped into this. A giant rabbit costume. Why would this be here? Oh wait. Okay, this seems to almost... It seems to be even further in the direction of just like being an over-the-shoulder perspective too. Giant rabbit costume. Why would this be here? Again, you tell me. We're just dropped into this? Okay, that's... Well, where did you come from? There's definitely a different camera angle in here, but I'm not sure if there'd be anything in here. Door shut tight, it won't open at all. It's a far more aggressive sound for a door not opening. It sounds like someone's like throwing a brick at it or something. Okay, that was a much smoother transition into a different camera angle there. In Silent Hill 2, it always just like cut into being the perspective, but it actually moved the camera from being a fixed point to over the shoulder, and you actually saw it move instead of just hard cut, and now it's there. Just like a quick translate. It's like, that's the mathematical term for it, right? A translate? Translation? It's very reminiscent of Silent Hill 1. Oh, we're starting off like this? We're starting off like this. Are you nuts? Well, I'm not getting the heartbeat effects yet, so... I'm not taking much damage from this, but I'm not sure how much harm I'm managing to do to this thing. Stomp on it. Good few times. Okay, that's the pause button. What's... Okay, interesting. Swapped. Ooh, these... Okay, this is very different. Well, not very different, but... There's Yeah, okay. I have a fucking machine gun off the bat. Interesting, the inventory is organized now. Status, once again, different. Yeah, okay, this is a lot more streamlined. And volume is good, I think. Examine the flashlight. But monsters will notice me more easily. Oh my god, that's a mechanic now? Oh god. Okay. Hey, steel pipe, that's the thing I was missing throughout my playthrough of Silent Hill 2. It was a steel pipe. I just used the wooden plank as my melee weapon for, like, almost 3/4 of the game's enemies roster. Steel pipe, about 3 feet long. Not very powerful, but not hard to use. Switchblade for self-defense. I've never used it, but just in case. Handgun holds 10 rounds of ammunition, small and not powerful, but easy to use. That machine gun holds 32 rounds of ammunition, great for its continuous firing. I think I'll just stick with the knife for now because I don't... It's not that I don't see myself having use for the other weapons, but I don't want to break out the big guns for these guys because they don't seem that threatening. Again, a lot more... What the fuck are you? What the fuck are you? Oh, you're running. You're like running. Interesting. Does he not walk by doors, or is he? Oh no, he's definitely still following me. Interesting. Oh god. Huh. Yeah. Just to run past you. Maybe one of these doors is... Yes, okay. God, we're starting off just being like thrown to action, no context whatsoever. I believe our protagonist's name is Heather. That's, if I'm not mistaken. Also, when I asked about this game to a friend like a long time ago, and they said that as far as they were concerned, this is the only Silent Hill game that takes place in like modern day, or at least modern to relative to when the game was made and released. Interesting. Nothing much of note here. This just seems like a grocery store. This is also very reminiscent of the alternate reality in Silent Hill 1, which, as far as I'm concerned, I believe this game is more or less a return to a lot of the themes displayed in Silent Hill 1, so that would make sense. Oh, shirts for sale. I have stuffed animal here. The mouth part is stained red. Yeah, all the rabbits have been stained red so far. Row of shirts. Lock is broken. Can't open the door. Don't have the map. Don't have the map of this area. Unless the map button is still the same. Can I not get behind the counter here? Well, there's that, but I don't think there's a. I don't think there's a crouch button of any sort. So still strafing. I mean, every button is still the same. Okay, I don't think B did anything too worthy of note before, so like, well, I guess it's B for me because I'm using an Xbox controller, but it'd be circle on PlayStation, which is what I'm emulating here. Is this really just a dead end? Maybe this is a dead end. There was like no loading time to that. There was no like transition or anything. It's just like doors open and through here now. There wasn't like the footsteps loading screen or whatever. It's just I'm through the door now. Oh my god, it's not. Multiple of you actually. Good, thanks. Okay, I think I'm just supposed to run. I think I might just be supposed to run. Dear Lord, if I'm supposed to be fighting half this shit. there really not a barrier preventing me from just like jumping up there? I don't want to test that because I don't know how far back that's gonna set me. Okay, I heard a little girl screaming. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, you can't just walk off. Okay. I gotta be careful then. Ugh. Or maybe it's just an animation that plays at the end and I can't actually fall off. Don't want to find out. Seems rather undesirable. Cutscene. Cutscene. This is intense. Am I getting... You are on a roller coaster track. What do you think is approaching? Yeah, I was gonna say. Don't see how you can get out of that one. Okay, I think... Okay, that seems to have been like a nightmare of some sorts.
What a nightmare.
There's a lot more going on in these cutscenes, and there hasn't been a... I believe there was something about how there were no more pre-rendered cutscenes, which makes sense because we haven't seen one yet. Okay.
Dad, it's me. Yeah. Sorry I didn't call sooner. Yeah, I guess I was. Anyway, I'm coming home now. Oh, I didn't get that thing you asked me to. Okay. Okay, I will. I love you too, Dad.
I wonder who her dad is in this case. Yeah, that guy looks very old.
Heather, I need to speak with you. My name is Douglas Cartland. I'm a detective.
A detective? Really? Well, nice talking to you.
Damn.
Hold on. There's someone that wants to meet you. Just let me have an hour. No, half an hour of your time.
My daddy always told me not to talk to strangers.
This is very important. It's about your birth.
I'm not interested.
There's something going on about how... I wonder, is her dad that she refers to not actually
Are
like
you
her
still following me?
birth father?
Do I have to scream?
Sorry. I'll wait here.
Or biological father? Bathroom. There's a fucking sigil in the mirror. Okay, well, I don't like mirrors. Guess you need to use the toilet. I guess I'm going to look at the sigil. Where do I know it from? I don't want to see it. Why does my head hurt so much when I try to remember it? Okay. God, the Wow, there's a lot of shit going on in the save menu. As compared to every other Silent Hill up to this point. 40. Okay. So I look in these demonic sigils as my save points. Good to know. Where detect something not me? Where the fuck else are you going? Are you out the window? I see. Yeah, that seems alright. the sun exists in this game. 10 out of 10. Road is blocked with empty boxes and stuff I can get through. Okay, I suppose that's really all it is. Okay, yeah, there's that, but there's also this. Back of a van. Oh, maybe I should walk around it. Never mind. I need to be snarky to me, although I guess. And I kind of did this already. I did waste some time there. Lock's broken. I can't open the door. Why? So can open the door. Well, this place looks very normal. A lot of stuff posted up here, but nothing useful. Gotcha. Door shut tight, won't open at all. Gotcha again. Locker won't open, guess I'll just leave it alone. Poster, can I interact with that? No. Can we say the same thing about this locker? Yeah. It's locked, okay. Can actually use that. Am I in a prison? Is my supposed father in prison? Place is a little worse for wear, but it doesn't too out of the ordinary. Fireproof shutters are down. Can't get past here. Interesting that he had to make a note that they're fireproof. Can't look up at that, but lock's broken. Broken. Imagine that's probably the way forward. So let's just check this door. Okay. Gone on the ground. Yeah, best not let anyone else have it. Okay, well, there's... Yeah, it's the same thing for Silent Hill 2. Or at least a very similar thing. To the guy in the grates.
Stay back!
Am I gonna have to actually shoot at that?
Get the hell away from me!
No, it's in cutscene, sort of. That's why, unless she starts running and then I have to run. Which, I mean, that's a very Silent Hill thing. Hasn't happened. No? Okay. I don't know why I'm trying to predict so much about the game this time. So just let the game speak for itself and react to it. Like I
What the hell is this thing?
It's a thing. Okay, wait, hold on. It's a monster. I killed it. You said so much other shit that I missed. God damn it. Oh, I hate clothes, but this isn't the time or place. Okay. tell from here that it's dead. Should I call the police? Not like they believe me if I said someone's been killed by a monster. True that. There's a dressing room. I don't need to go in there. Yeah, the court of law, in at least in the U.S., is quite literally not allowed to accept the existence of ghosts. And that's a tip that's in Ghostbusters too. And you think, oh, that's so ridiculous. What do you? I mean, yeah, maybe in that universe, but that is an actual law that has been established because I believe, wasn't it because someone tried selling? I believe someone tried selling a house, claiming there was ghosts in it, right? And nobody would buy it because of that, and the court had to step in saying, okay, you can't do that. You can't do that because that's ridiculous. If you claim there's ghosts in the house, then obviously nobody's going to buy it, and that's just going to freeze the market in terms of the house. You have to not say that, or something like that. Nothing on the shop counter particularly catches my eye. Okay. I assume that'll just apply to the whole counter. Is there a locker here? I think it's just a wall. Alright, that's pause now. Status is blue. It's just a poster. Big deal. Fair enough. Look, it's broken. Can't open the door. It's unlocked. I see. So that was probably something I passed earlier. Apparently that's important. Oh my god, am I just getting thrust into this? Wow, okay. Central Square Shopping Center. Shopping mall map. Oh, here's the first map of Silent Hill 3. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is so small. That is so small. Holy shit. Do I have to explore all of that? That is so small. All of that area was just this. Like this tiny little crevasse. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's 3 floors to it. Holy shit, this building's big. Okay. I mean, it's a mall, so yeah, but holy fuck. Be hard to get through here with all the boxes and pallets. That it would. Probably. Interesting, though, that... Okay. Well, I'll clip the knife for now, then. Since I don't seem to have... Okay, house key. Well, that's definitely important if it's just giving me that. Okay, well, fuck you. Okay, the combat's a little more involved. I said little because I'm able to... I can move while attacking now. Elevator work? Push the button, but the elevator won't come. Is it broken or something? No, I think the power's out. Lights... No, the lights are on. Locks are broken, won't open the door. A lot of stuff posted up here, but it's nothing useful. I'm shocked that I was just, like, thrown into this. Even Silent Hill 1 had a little bit of prelude to it. And Silent Hill 1 was just, you wake up. Hi, you awake? Yeah. Okay, cool. Bye. That was it. Literally, the first second of this game is, you have a weapon. Do something with it. Okay. Big monster there. Bread. But I'm not really hungry yet, so I won't need to worry about it. Okay, so there's no eating mechanic. Pair of tongs. It actually showed me the item that I picked up. That's another thing new to Silent Hill 3. Bread. Okay, still commenting on bread. Can't inspect the cans of whatever. Multiplier, crispy toasted bread, red to your very door, everything on sale. There's a flyer, crispy toasted bread, red to your very door, everything on sale, Helen Bakery. Yeah. Okay, nothing. Employees around. I wonder where they all went. Good question. Not sure. I mean, I don't think there's anything much to this place. I mean, the tongs are definitely significant to something, but as to what, I don't know yet. Bluebell. Cowboy shoes. No offense, the boots look great on you, but I feel like there'd be something a little more usable than boots that high right now in this situation. Interestingly, I don't have a radio, because there was a radio at the beginning of the game, but I don't have it right now. I wonder if that's going to still be a mechanic, like moving forward, or if that's just like a remnant from Silent Hill 2 that they sort of included to make... Okay, so this guy has shit aim, good to know. So that way players of Silent Hill 3 would have something to familiarize themselves with. I don't know, I'm sort of just going on a lot of tangents here. Okay, they do stop. Or do they? Maybe they don't. Maybe they don't actually stop when I pull up the map. I mean, regardless, there's not much I can do in there right now, so let's... Second floor. Okay. Directly across from here, log is broken. Now I imagine the stairs work. Not those stairs. More shit on this board, but let's inspect it anyways. A whole lot of doors. Surprised I was... Again, I'm still kind of shocked about just being thrust into this situation. Okay, you grab onto the legs. Very... There doesn't seem to be much I can do to avoid that. Especially not when I'm in a corner like this. But there actually does seem to be a little bit more combat tech, because I can stun them and then use that as an opportunity to get around them. Although their attacks are just as effective still. Okay, let's just stomp on you a few times. What did I get? Beef jerky. There is an eating mechanic. Okay. It's no longer health items. You just eat. A lot of stuff, but none of it looks like it's really useful. What was that on the ground? Is that like partly chewed up beef jerky or something? Those look important in the bin there. Oh, okay. This is a fully linear room. Okay. Well, linear, dead end. It's a dead end, I should say. I guess I'll just keep heading down the hall. Lock is broken. Lock is broken. Another door. Oh, I thought that was my sister upstairs. No, that's footstep sounds. Health drink, handgun bullets. So those are all still constructs in Silent Hill. Things falling between the table and the floor. I think it might be a key. My arms are a little longer. Might be able to reach it. There's a huge pile of cardboard box on the table. Way too much of pain to move something that heavy. Tongs. Although maybe not, actually. Because they're big. But... okay. Yeah. Tongs. I feel like I'm progressing pretty quickly here. Got the key taken with tongs. Okay. Keys dropped in the storeroom. Okay, let's examine it. Tag here. The key says my bestsellers. Okay. Pendant. Dad gave me this pendant on my birthday. It's one of my treasured belongings. Red jewel inside, like a little red tablet. When I asked Dad what it was, he just said, "Just lucky charm." But then he told me to take good care of it and never take it off. Okay. Daisy Villa apartment 102 is carved into the key. Okay. Let's examine everything, might as well. I know it's terrible, but I just love walking around with this. Of course, the first time I've used it against anything living. I see. Okay. So our explanation for having it is just, it's cool. I mean, it is. So, Brown's just dried me. Sometimes it's just enough to distract monsters. Oh, I can use that as a distraction. He was eating that, wasn't he? It's made for dogs, so I think I'll pass. Okay, I don't eat it. Something else eats it. It's full of nutrition and should help me recover at least a little of my strength. Interesting. Okay. Wait, am I able to... what does it mean to have it equipped? Just in my other hand? No. I see. I press on the right bumper to use it. Okay, that's actually very helpful because I can just use it on the fly, not have to go back to my inventory constantly. That's nice. It's like a magic circle I remember reading about in a book on black magic. Does it seem so familiar because I read about that in a book? No, that's not it. It's not the book. It's from the altar. Altar? What am I thinking? Interesting. So is there something like imprinted or like not imprinted as in like stamped or whatever, but like has she inherited like a memory of something either that she experienced or that someone else experienced, but she has no recollection of its meaning or really of even the memory itself, just like the fragment of something, like when somebody mentions a name that you've heard of, but you don't remember where you've heard it from, you know? Yeah, I'll just keep using these save slots here and go all the way down to number 40. You know, and then go from there. mean like a tactile heartbeat, not like a sound effect. I think I'll be okay for now. Jesus. A lot of sneezing to be done. Well, there's a locked shop door, so maybe I can get some use out of that. Like maybe use the that unlabeled key on that door. I'm surprised how like normal this whole environment looks. Maybe it's not normal, but like yeah. What was that key? Okay. But like everything isn't necessarily corrupted in the same way that like a lot of the environments in Silent Hill 2 and 1 were off the bat. None of the books are very interesting, just the kind that I can buy anywhere. Magazines on the shelf. Shakespeare Anthology 1, Anthology 4, Anthology 2, Anthology 3, Anthology 5. A lot of Shakespeare. Let's examine the Shakespeare anthologies, I guess. Oh, there's writings on here. I see. I have to... It creates a picture. And I have to line them up. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I don't know where I have to line them up, but I have to line them up somewhere. And that's pretty neat. Magazines on the shelf. Yes, but what is this? Nothing. Okay, well, as far as I'm aware. Handgun bullets. All this, I think, isn't interactable. It's locked. Code there, though. There's a note next to the door. Fair is foul and foul is fair. Put these books out of order. Yes, but put them where? I know... I mean, I get the puzzle right off the bat, but I'm not sure where it exactly wants me to put all these Shakespeare novelizations, you know? Oh, here. Okay, yeah. So I need to find out which one of these... Something new in memos. Oh, it actually, like, flashes when there's something new. That's cool. Oh, just the bookstore memo. I see. Okay. Little circle there. That shape doesn't continue there. Is that the same? Yeah, it is. Okay, so 5 is to the right of 3. One has to be the start. Okay, I think it goes 1, 2, 4, 3, 5. Yeah. One. Okay. 2, 4, 3, 5. There we go. That is definitely 5910. That is a very clever puzzle. Actually, it gives me the ability to also pick up the pieces, so to speak, of the puzzle before I've even discovered what I need to do about it explicitly, which is also very cool. 5, 9, 1, 0. It's unlocked. None?
Hey, wait, what's going on? Where is everybody? Those weird monsters?
They have come to witness the beginning. The rebirth of paradise, despoiled by mankind.
What are you talking about?
Don't you know? Your power is needed.
How should I know?
I am Claudia.
So what?
Remember me, and your true self as well. Also, that which you must become. The one who will lead us to paradise with blood-stained hands.
Claudia, right? Did you do all this?
It was the hand of God.
Well, the devs of this game are definitely very atheist. Maybe anti-theistic
get
is maybe the better term.
What does she want me to remember?
Okay, that's strange. Okay, where am I? Okay, more or less in a different district now. Go this way first. Needs to be less over here. That's where I came from. And that's it. Door I can't interact with, so. Interesting. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know much about Silent Hill 3, like, going into it. I don't think supposed to end the board, but then this is okay. I don't know much about Silent Hill 3 going into it. I don't even know like the general like plot premise on it, or hell even the general consensus that other people have on the game as like a standalone product. It's a game that came after Silent Hill 2. That's basically all the knowledge I have into this. Is that the loading screen? I guess it is. There's not anywhere else for me to go. I don't suppose I could get to the 3rd floor from here. Yeah, let's go to the 3rd floor. The 1st floor is pretty big, and 3rd floor seems a lot more manageable. No buttons for the elevator, so it's just moving. Radio. It's going fucking nuts. Going forward from the ceiling. Anyway, it's static from before. It's picking up all it's picking up is like this one is broken. No, it means you're fucked and you're about to face a whole lot of shit that you really don't want to. Greats. Whole bunch of greats. Oh god, it's Silent Hill 1 again. Oh no, it's Silent Hill 1 all over again.
Is this a dream? It's gotta be.
It's Silent Hill 1 all over again. Jesus
Not
Christ.
even a kid could believe in this. But when am I going to let go?
It's just like I feel so bad for her. She's just like thrust into this no foreknowledge. No. I don't feel particularly inclined to deal with you guys. That is to say, fuck all of you. I'm doing my own thing. It's a door. I went in the door. Health drink, health drink, health drink. Okay. A lot more health drinks. How am I doing health-wise? I should probably heal. Okay, well, I'm on the 1st floor, I guess. Definitely an alternate reality, though. What did I pick up? Nothing. Ampule. This is the stuff. It'll wipe out all the pain and help me recover my strength. Okay. Is there a save point? It's been a while. Oh yeah, there's one right there. Okay. Jesus Christ. This again. Looking at it makes my head hurt, but at the same time, it's like so familiar. I know I've forgotten something really important, but I also have the feeling that I'd be better off not remembering it. First aid room. You know, given the significance of the save points here, and I'm gonna stop here, by the way. Given the significance of the save points, like, in terms of her remembering them, because, like, James barely even acknowledges them in Silent Hill 2. Past the very first interaction, they're just there, and he just interacts with them, and they don't really seem to have particular presence in, like, the overarching plot. This gives me the indication that it is actually going to be very important, and it's gonna, like, I have a feeling like it's gonna be pulling the rug out from under me and going, you thought you were saving, didn't you? But no, like, something like that. I don't know. I feel like the actual save system is being incorporated into the story, which is interesting, and not something I expected would happen, but whatever the case, I'm gonna leave this here. Jesus Christ, this game is so much more intense straight off the boot than anything in the past 2 Silent Hill games. You're plunged into an alternate reality theme park where everything's just like a bloody metallic mess and everything's trying to kill you, and you just have to run and keep running for your life. And then suddenly you wake up and then this guy's following you, and then you tell him to stop following you. Then you go outside briefly, then you go back inside because there isn't really a way out from where you tried getting out, so you go back inside, then suddenly all hell breaks loose out of nowhere, and then you just go down an elevator and plunge into an alternate reality off the jump. This is crazy. This is batshit insane. But I kind of like it, you know, that very in your face. Silent Hill 1 and 2 have been very subtle, but this is just like, rah, you know? That was the most lame. I'm not a scary person unless if you see me pull one of these, which, you know, I have a very unusual smile, so it's probably the scariest look I have is my smile. Anyways, before I ramble on any further, I'm just gonna leave it here. So thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video.